Alright, I am flying around the server at the moment. I need to take you on an adventure to my desert, because there's something brand new that you have yet to see involving my desert. I'm very excited to show you. Now, for the longest time, you remember I've been trying to excavate my desert using TNT to try and blow it up, and let me just say, that's a lot of TNT. It's been very expensive. So then I opted to using my beacon and dig it out manually. Well, because of a sickness that I had and all the time that I had with that sickness, I dug it. It's completely done. Look, the desert is dug. At long last, we can move on to phase 2 with the exterior. About time. All of this, which to some of you might not seem that crazy, but remember, everything that you can see out here, this was not flat. None of this was flat, not a single bit. This was all elevated to about what you can see. So all of that back there was that tall, this was this tall, sloping all the way down. It was a lot of blocks, and I clearly have no life, as you could tell. But today we can actually do some fun stuff with the desert. That's right, today we're working on the base, but not the interior. No, we're working on the exterior today. Today we are going to be adding all the fun bits. This base is going to look completely different by the end of this episode. It is going to look fantastic. Now remember, this is supposed to take place on the planet of Scarif, which is basically a giant beach. There's tons of little islands and it's basically one big ocean. So any water that you currently see in the desert is staying. So that over there and that over there, that's all staying. But I need to add a ton of lakes. They're only going to be like 1 or 2 blocks deep. That's all I'm going to do, because in the movie, in that Star Wars movie, you have a bunch of troopers that are just wading through the water because it's not very deep. So I want to replicate that here on this base. And we're going to have some waterfalls spilling over into the hole, so it will no longer be lethal. Ready? Watch this. Here we go. Ooh. Little close for comfort there. Now, how big do these lakes have to be? Well, it doesn't really matter. I can make them as big as I want. So I think a really good marker would be if we just dig. We just like trace a big line going around like this. We can go in, we can go out, and then we can work our way back like that. This will be our first lake. It'll be this big, and we'll make it 2 blocks deep towards the center. So I'm just going to excavate all of this. This is probably going to destroy my pickaxe again. So it looks like this. And like I said, some of this is going to be 2 blocks deep. So maybe in this rough area over here, we just make it a little bit deeper. Like so. Oh, but wait, shoot, now that I think about it, it might have been smarter to add the water in first. Pay no attention to what I just did. And I have made an infinite water source. Wonderful! And we are going to cover this entire thing in water. I'm just going to let all these blocks despawn because I have way too much sand and sandstone in my storage system. But, just like that. Oop. Like that. And we have ourselves a little lake. A little lake that looks great. So I'm going to replicate this basically everywhere around the desert. And once that's done, we can move on to the next bit. So maybe we'll do this time-lapse style. Like so. a couple of hours now, and it's been rather tedious, and I'm now breaking my beacon because I don't think I'm going to need it much anymore for this project. But, as you can see, as far as the eye can see, there's water pools everywhere. But the desert is definitely not done yet. I haven't gotten all of the little lakes and rivers going around yet. But there is a hefty amount of it. In fact, if I fly up to my... Wow, that was weird. If I fly up to my landing pad here, you'll be able to get a better view. If you look, you can see they range in all sorts of sizes. There's a small one way out there, another small one right here, some medium-sized ones, and a couple of big ones. But what I'm thinking is we will get our waterfalls in. I think that will make this look a million times better. But before we do that, I believe Julia's going to hop on. I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we'll try and get her an elytra. I am not yet sure. But whatever the plan is, she is going to be hopping on very soon. So let's see if we can get her on. Alright, the main new thing with my base is the lakes.
Oh my gosh.
The lakes are brand new. And they're not done. I got a lot of lakes.
Actual heck. Insane.
Oh, but now we can enter from up here. Well, you can't yet, but...
Yeah, I can. I'm not cool enough for that.
You're the only one that doesn't have a chair. We gotta make you a chair.
I can make a pumpkin chair.
There you go, make a pumpkin chair. Beautiful. Alright, Julia's got a pumpkin chair.
Yay.
The council... What do we call ourselves?
It is officially complete.
I think we called ourselves the Council of Morons. I think that's what
Yeah, I think that's great.
The only two that don't have an elytra is you... Oh no, there's three. You, Liam, and Nathan. If you want, I can fly around and actually find a city while you go in a certain direction, and then I'll guide you there, and then we can get you the elytra.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Woohoo! Yeah. Oh wow, this feels like I'm levitating. That was fun. Whee! And then we swim.
Oh shoot, I just dropped my sword.
Let me do an initial little flight to see what there is to see. Aha! There's one. Does it have a ship, though?
Oh!
Oh, it does. It does. It does. It does. Okay. Let's see if I can find you.
Do it. Oh gosh. Because I won't be able to find you.
Well, I was flying, so yeah. You're gonna have to do some bridging here. Alright,
let's do it.
What's your current coordinates? So I can find you. Oh, we should have brought ender pearls too, because then we can move.
Oh, I literally had one too, and I put it in the chest.
It's okay, we can always kill some endermen.
Well, I will end up dying. I will kill some good at this game. Yeah, I'm not good at this game.
See, I'm good at this game, but it's because I have no life. And Liam loves it when I say that. If you ever... Well, I would not actually recommend this, but if you watch my season 1 of this series, I had no idea what I was doing.
Really?
It took me, like, most of the
season... You're like me!
I had a friend that commented, he was like, you know you should probably have villagers, right? I was like, oh, really? He was like, yeah, they'll get you all sorts of good trades and whatnot. I was like, oh, do I really need that? He was like, well, yeah, kind of. I'm guessing any moment. There it is!
Oh, there we go.
Alright, if we have to bridge again, you're on your own. I'm letting you do it.
How many times am I gonna die?
The number is 0, Julia. Number 0.
Okay. Well,
in fact,
you know how I am when it comes to dying. I die, like, all the time. So
like that. Ow.
Oh my gosh, what's happening? What is happening? Literally, what is happening right now? Why am I flying? What? Oh, how do I get out of this? I'm floating and I'm getting hit anyway.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Here's what I'm gonna do for you. Oh, now they hit me.
Dying. Okay. How do I get out?
Yeah, just keep your shield up. Just keep your shield up. Stay up there and keep your shield
It's
up.
gonna break, dude. I'm still, even with my shield up, I'm still getting hit. I don't see it.
It's a big purple thing right out there. Up a little bit. You see it?
still. Oh! Oh, it's right above me.
That thing. That's what you're gonna try and bridge up to.
Oh no. Oh
There's
wait, why am
levitation.
I making stairs when you could just fly up?
Oh, because this is a you thing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I can take care of some of these shulkers for you though, so they don't
Ah!
try and get to that ladder. Yep. So when your stuff runs out, you won't die.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
that sounded
Well,
fun.
it's fine. That's fine. I didn't die, so.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah.
All right, and then I'm going to.
Wait, how do I?
There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
right. I can't have a chest plate. I can't have a chest plate on this, right?
All right, that's what I had left in my inventory. What did I put?
Thank you very much.
Yes, hold on. I need to be able to fly.
All right. Well, that was a little easier than I thought, actually.
It's just quicker because you're getting better. All right, let's just fly out of here. Let's go the direction we came. So, do you remember how to fly? You just double jump. Yep, like that.
Okay. Wait. There we go.
Woohoo!
Slay.
All
Slay.
right, I'm gonna stare an Enderman right in the face, and then I'm gonna jump through the portal.
Yay!
And look, you don't have to run up to your base. You can just do one of these.
So great. I did miss this, I'm not gonna lie.
All right, so Julia hopped off for a little while there, and so that was fun. She got her own elytra, and now we just have to get Liam and Nathan their elytra as well. I made a couple more lakes over on this side, and I am getting really sick and tired of making lakes, even though I still have, you know, all of that to do, and all of this part here to do as well. But I think we're going to take a tiny break from doing those boring lakes, and we're going to do the fun ones. And by the fun ones, I mean the ones that are going to go around here and cascade into waterfalls. So how this works is I'm basically going to make almost the entire thing that goes around here a lake. We can go in, we can go out, whatever our pickaxe decides to do, basically. And eventually we cut in, like that, and then we just dig out everything else. Right? It's as simple as that. Now, my goal is here, I don't want to touch the stone. I don't want to excavate the stone. The stone needs to stay, right? And this can go, like, there, basically. There we go. We got our infinite water source. And now we can kind of just work our way down the line. It is time to let the flooding commence, alright? We are basically going to let everything spill out, but we're going to do it strategically. So I'm thinking, let's see. We can get those 2 blocks going. We could get this block and this block. We could go for a 3 block right there. And one there. We could even break this one. So the water spills over the edge. How does that look? Oh, that looks good. That's exactly what I was going for. All the way down to the bottom. I just have to do that here and there and there. And yeah, this should look interesting. I think that'll look cool. I am a really big fan of this. This looks really good. That looks really good. Okay, we're going to do this for the other sides, and then I can show you what it looks like afterwards. So it will look something like this. I think that looks awesome. You got the water going all the way to the bottom on all sides. And it looks very cool. And not only did I do that, but since that last clip, I kind of finished everything. I did all the lakes and rivers across the entire desert. They're everywhere. It's done. Now, the next step is to add little islands everywhere, which I think I'll wait till next episode to do that. But as I was making the lakes, you see that down there? Those are horses. One of them is mine. The diamond one is mine. And the iron one is Julia's. These guys have been sitting here for so long. So I do actually think we need to make them some sort of living quarters. But it doesn't make sense for them to live out here because, I mean, they wouldn't have a spot to go, really. I mean, we could put them here, but I'm thinking we could also put them in here. And I was thinking, because I haven't utilized this space for anything, we could put horse stables and whatnot in here. I think that would look awesome. I really don't know what kind of building blocks I want to use, so I have to get some and then I can report back to you. Ooh, now here's something interesting. So, in the new Minecraft update, we now have the Pale Woods biome, I think is what it's called. And since we have those, it also means that we have this pale moss. And the pale moss, as you know, can be multiplied just like regular moss. So what if we use this in part of our build? This could be like what the horses walk on. I think that would look awesome. But we do have to multiply it elsewhere. Oh, yes. Okay, well, you still have green grass growing here, but you also have all of this pale moss, which is awesome. And we can just collect this. Okay, if we use copper to some degree, just to some degree, we could go out like this. There we go. We could fit 2 horses in there. Of course, we have to have our moss floors. And we could have it like spread so it almost looks a little bit infected. Not too much, because we still want this to look like very tidy and clean, because this is the Empire. Alright, so something like that to start us off. I think that's pretty good. And we have light here already, so I think we'll be fine in that department. And then, now I'm trying to think what we want to do, because we are going to need some windows, sort of windows. That's cool. I like it. And then we could go one more layer of something. Maybe this is where we take our chiseled tuff. This is a very vibrant look. I mean, remember all of this copper is going to oxidize, and I want it to. I do want it to oxidize. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Alright, we'll put in bamboo fence gates. Those look cool. I like that. So now we have a little bit of a stable area. I could even put some hay down here later. But with this, we will have ourselves some actual places for our horses to live. Wonderful. I don't know if you have a name. I forget. But, ooh, that sounds cool. I like that. But there you go. He's got a home. Now we could give Julia's horse a home. If she ever comes back for him. I don't think she needs a horse, especially since she just got Elytra. But we can always keep the horse in storage until she needs it. There we go! Horse storage complete. Love it! Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot of stuff accomplished in today's episode. We made all sorts of things. We completely transformed the desert, and now the exterior looks better than it has. Actually, ever. The desert looks better than it ever has, which is awesome. And I think we need to officially stop calling it a desert, because now it's a lot more of a tropical oasis. And it will look even more like one when we do the next episode. So, yeah. Thank you all very much for watching. Oh, and since it's just about Christmas time, I would just like to say to everyone, have a very Merry Christmas. And if I don't see you till then, Happy New Year. Goodbye!